And so you knew they were going to come for you. You had to know that. Now, to the degree that they're doing so, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from.
And one of the other nuggets that was presented in there, that she said that she was being sexualized, right? She's stressed out. She's being sexualized. Nothing to see here. Please move along. Never mind all the pictures I have put up half naked. And one thing we know is a slam dunk here is you're a hypocrite, or you wouldn't be posting these images online. That's just all there is to it, right?
The distinctions between what we expect from our sports heroes, are they role models, influencers, or just athletes trying to live their lives, are becoming more hazy than a little break viewed from the nasal bed seeds. This is no longer just about some obscene pictures.
And right now, sports fans and WNBA fans, well, they have went to war because Angel Reese has put out some rather risque sort of pictures of her in a parking garage. And in fact, we're talking about the whole Angel Reese being sexualized thing. This was back in April, folks. That was a headline. That's Bleacher Report. LSU's Angel Reese says she got death threats and was sexualized since a national title win. Okay, so she not only on her podcast, but right here, right in front of us, we're seeing it, right?
And it's not only fans who are chiming in. Media experts and sports commentators are now getting involved in the debate and asking the same topic. What's the issue with athlete image these days? It seems like we're playing in a completely different league where the rules are changing more quickly than a crossover dribble. You may be wondering, what? You might have a point if Reese simply wanted to share anything she wanted on her personal social media accounts, but the problem is that when you're a public figure making grave claims, everyone is watching you. Fans are angry because they believe there is a double standard at work, and this controversy is sparking a heated debate within the WNBA. They want to know that when a player speaks out, it's for the right reasons, not for attention or drama, but because there is a real problem that needs to be addressed.
So obviously, she would do all she could in order to keep the attention off of her, right? Oh, maybe not.
To begin with, what does this signify for women's basketball? It draws attention to the difficulties faced by female athletes who deal with pressures of a completely different nature off the court in addition to competing fiercely on it. Every outfit, every picture, every post their public image is influenced by their choices. The stakes are as high off the court as they are on it, and it seems like they're playing two games at once.
So over at Hater Report on X, this video, and there's a couple of different videos got posted. You see that one right there. She's walking through some parking garage with some, see-through apparel on, as you may see.
Believe that clothing selections are where the drama ends. Rethink. There is a rivalry. The answer may surprise you. Brewing is about to blow up, and it's not just about who can jump the best. Can you identify which athlete is attracting crowds that make Reese's look like a practice session?
And I find it rather interesting that this person that is claiming she's had all these things done towards her being overly sexualized. Well, what are we doing posting things like this, videos like this? Inquiring minds want to know, because I'm sort of confused.
Enter Caitlin Clark, the emerging star who is winning over fans worldwide in addition to dominating on the court, while Reese is occupied with competing on social media. Let me tell you, Clark is quietly changing women's basketball, and the results are astounding.
So, as you can imagine, this sort of thing got quite the reaction online from fans. Seriously. I mean, it's all over the place. So, honestly, she's not even there to play basketball, only to be posted on social media. And a lot of people are saying that, a lot of people are asking, even since the podcast went up. We know that Angel Reese was the most inefficient WNBA player in the league from inside 5 foot of the basket.
Can you believe? On average, Clark's games draw nearly 15,300 fans, but Reese's attendance is only 10,200. This isn't a negligible difference. It's a game changer, but it goes beyond that. With 16 out of 18 of her games drawing over 1 million people, Clark's influence on women's basketball is growing to unprecedented levels. This kind of popularity draws attention and transforms the sport.
To keep it real is we're not exactly seeing a Tom Brady kind of work ethic off the court now, are we? Where is the time? It seems like Angel Reese is caught up in modeling and podcasting and blah, 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 blah.
Clark's performance is thrilling. With every move she makes on the court, she's not just scoring points. She's putting on a show for the crowd, who are enthralled and aware that they are watching his hist unfold.
There's never been beef. Like, we've talked trash to each other in AAU. Like, that it's been that. So I think it's really just the fans, her fans, the Iowa fans, now the Indiana fans that are like, they ride for her. And I respect that respectfully, but sometimes it's very disrespectful. I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it.
You may be wondering what's causing this Clark craze, and the answer is straightforward. Even though Reese is embroiled in controversy, fans are drawn to her genuine, modest approach to the game. She's not just playing basketball, she's becoming a role model. This is where things start to get really interesting, though, because the more Reese tries to create drama, the more fans seem to rally around Clark. It seems like every controversy she starts adds points to Clark's scoreboard, and fans are growing weary of the personal drama and are craving what Clark has to offer in the form of pure, unadulterated basketball talent.
Earlier on, after the season, and when I was in my press conference and I was talking about being sexualized, like, I guess people thought that was like, because I post pictures in my bathing suits. No, like.
Not only is this rivalry altering our perception of these two athletes, but it is also affecting the whole story of women's basketball. As issues drive supporters away, Clark's success is bringing them together. It's evolving from a sport into a conflict over values and public perception.
You said you were being sexualized, and now people are calling you out on it when you post things like this on social media. What did you think was going to happen? Honestly.
Are curious about how serious this is becoming. The fact that Clark recently signed a $28 million Nike deal for 8 to 10 years is not just a sponsorship. It's a statement of how much faith fans and major brands are investing in Clark's star power. However, the real kicker is that fans are not content to sit back and watch any longer. They are demanding action from the WNBA to fairly promote players and aren't afraid to voice their frustration over what they perceive to be unfair treatment between Clark's accomplishments and Reese's controversy. Where is the WNBA in all of this? Well, they're sitting on a powder keg and the fuse is lit. The future of women's basketball is at stake, and you won't believe what's at stake.
For the first half, maybe even 2/3 of the year, I had Angel over Caitlin for WNBA Rookie of the Year because of Angel's extraordinary double-double streak and because of Angel's Rodman-esque rebounding. Never seen anything quite like it. She has run away with the WNBA rebounding lead, crushed the field in rebounding. Meanwhile, Caitlin, 2/3 of the way through the year, it was clear she was on an all-time record turnover pace.
In addition to a rivalry between two players, the WNBA is facing a cultural showdown that is compelling them to address some significant concerns. This challenge has the potential to make or break the league as we know it.
WNBA viewership, okay? Game. 7,300 in attendance, okay? The average Angel Reese game is 10,100, 10,200. They come to watch her. You know what the average attendance is when Caitlin Clark plays home or the road?
What?
15,300.
Wow.
Okay? 15,300. Caitlin Clark gets 15,591 fans in attendance, 105% increase compared to the average game is 7645. And to Angel Reese, it's only 10,000 people.
Fans are becoming more vocal and demanding action instead of being passive spectators. They are angry about the controversy and want to concentrate on the game and savor the moment while demanding that players be treated better. Greater openness from the league and responses to difficult questions regarding gender and race. It seems as though the fans are now the coaches making plays that the WNBA never anticipated, or that the controversy will tear it apart. That's the risk the WNBA is currently facing because they're walking a tight RPP, and one mistake could blow everything up.
Most points by a point guard in a season in WNBA history. Most double-doubles by a rookie guard in WNBA history. Most points by a rookie in WNBA history. Most assists by a rookie.
What will the WNBA do? They must negotiate this cultural minefield while maintaining the game's emphasis. It's like attempting to run a fast break while dodging landmines. One mistake, and the league will have to make some difficult choices. They must act quickly since time is running out, and the fans are watching. Will they follow the old playbook and hope that everything goes away, or will they call an audible and make some significant changes?
Caitlin Clark is a generational talent. Caitlin is going to inspire a whole generation of girls that believe they can be a superstar like her one day. And because of her, the trickle-down effect will occur. The WNBA will generate more revenue, which will lead to higher pay, higher quality coaches, higher quality facilities, equipment, technology, and overall infrastructure to make sure these players satisfy the new demand.